Why am I not included?
They had to go ahead and shoot it while I was laughing because I just couldn't keep it. My shoulders are just moving like that.
No, you did not. You were giving cues for everyone.
No, I came after all this madness was done. Hey, this is like that time.
My day one was great because I didn't meet any of them. I was like, I don't have to meet anyone.
You're welcome, yaar.
Seriously, last season, she's gotten a little better at that. Yeah, chal.
Acha, because for him, he will always be a disappointment to his father.
Also, that scene was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Alice Cara Peter, and today I have the fun cast of Mismatched 3 with me, who's going to do a bit of an intro. Who think? Woo! Cue. Okay, I'm coming.
Why am I not included?
Let's go.
Okay, tell me. Okay, Mismatched season 1, season 2, okay, seemed like madness. I've seen the bloopers and everything. Tell me, did you guys take it a notch higher on the set with Mismatched season 3?
Like you're saying, we were still making mistakes.
No, like getting more mad and crazy on
Did
set.
you make
like,
more mistakes in season 2? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, tell more.
I think what happened was in season 3, at least for me, I had a lot to shoot with Taaruk and Abhinav together this time. Because as you can see in the trailer, Anmol and Rishi are friends and we're collectively hating on Krish together. That was great fun. I think every time we went on set, I do remember there was this one scene where the three of, that's basically Abhinav's introduction back into the show. And
It's hilarious.
Introduction thing.
It's very
we're standing together, Taaruk and I, and Abhinav comes and joins us. And I do remember that scene. If you actually pay attention to the scene, when that scene actually plays out in the season, you'll see that my shoulders were constantly moving like that because they had to go ahead and shoot it while I was laughing because I just couldn't keep it.
not a single take. Not a single take where you shoot.
My shoulders are just moving like that because I was constantly laughing. It was great fun. Yeah, we had a lot of.
Also, the three of us have never like shot together before that. Like in the sense, we have,
Yeah.
and maybe they have, but like the dynamic with us, if you leave us in a room, is we're just going to keep laughing at stupid things. So we never knew what it was like to actually work.
Yeah.
So once we started, we realized we couldn't.
At one point, like people were on set were saying it was obviously a joke, but they kept saying that y'all look like y'all are shooting Hangover and not Mismatched. Yeah.
It's very interesting. When you watch the show, you'll realize it's a very interesting trio just to look at.
Yeah.
So then I'm also looking forward to the bloopers and the BTS moments because I think I'll be able to see more of that over there also, no?
Absolutely.
Prajakta, did you feel a lot of FOMO?
Yes.
No, you did not. You were giving cues for everyone.
No, I came after all this madness was done.
That is true.
Because FOMO, and after a point, all of us were just annoyed because the people who are not in the room would not get the references they are talking about. And they spoke about it for a long time. Like every time we've reached set or the three of them are on the same set together, they'll all be like, hey, this is like that time. And the rest don't know. So there is not only FOMO, it's reached a point where I'm like, ha, chal, theek hai.
I feel like because there were times actually this season where we all again shot in blocks, right? Like because they come in after episode 1, like new characters start coming in, then we have our own trajectory with those new characters. So it's not so much about missing out, but we all had new things to talk about, which I feel all of us would realize when we also watch the show. We'd be like, "Acha, this is the scene they were talking about," because there was so much to shoot.
True. Awesome. Okay, Ahsaas and Lauren, tell me, okay, day 1 on set, what were you guys expecting? Because I think they were kind of like used to like what they should be expecting and all, right? After 2 seasons at least.
Actually, my day one was great because I didn't meet any of them. I was like, I don't have to meet anyone.
You're welcome, yaar. You're welcome.
Wow. As in day one, I was expecting, oh my god, I'm going to meet these guys. I'm going to, so much pressure and first day shooting, blah, blah. I reached on set and I realized I'm only shooting my one solo scene. I was like, चलो ठीक है, आज नहीं मिलना है इन लोग को. And then it took me 2 days
getting
after
You
better.
make
that.
it sound like we
Oh
were
my God.
painful.
No,
Yeah.
yaar, as for someone who's coming in season 3 as a new
That's
character,
fair,
new
yeah.
person, it can be a bit like
Daunting.
daunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then when I started hanging out with them, I
Be ready.
realized they're so crazy and fun.
Yeah. So you're glad to be a part of the squad then?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Ahsaas, I mean.
I luckily knew some of them from before.
Yeah, because you're part of season 2 also.
I was a part of season 2, but then I also knew Taaruk from long ago. I
Yeah.
knew Prajakta. I had met Abhinav and Rohit during
Socially,
season 2,
yeah.
and socially and stuff like that. So, like, I was familiar with them, but yes, like Lauren, like pretty much said that it is scary when you already have like a such nice, well bonded cast, and you go and you're in addition to it, you get a little nervous and you feel like okay, you might feel a little out of place, but they were all very welcoming, and I mean the entire vibe of the set is just so fun and nice. So
And funny, they made me laugh a lot in the first few days, I remember. Like Taaruk.
yeah, these guys have
Oh,
really
nice
good sense of
people.
humor.
Humor is
So
there.
yeah, so
Funny
it was
bones.
fun.
Funny bones.
It's a funny bone cast.
Lots of bones. I just said.
A little bit of a serious question than what we've been talking about of late. On a character basis, do you guys see an evolution in your characters? Especially for, I think, the four of you, and maybe even for you, because you were a part of season 2.
Yeah, you wanna? I think Taaruk should start since he has the.
Definitely. I think Anmol's kind of evolution has been very apparent.
Yeah.
You know, he's grown to be much more sensitive
Yeah.
and actually express any sort of emotion. So that's been a great thing. And I think this season it only kind of, you know, extends more and more through it. So yeah, I think it has changed a lot.
100%.
Yeah. Has there been any learning that you've taken from your character in the 3 seasons so far?
Absolutely. I think
That
that's
stayed with you.
yeah. I mean, there's so much to learn from any character you kind of play, whether it's good or bad. I think with Anmol, I really learned how to kind of because of the way his character's written and everything. I really learned how to be a lot stronger than I would usually be. Like in the sense, if a person who can't really walk or do normal things like other people do doesn't give you excuses to just carry on with life, then what are you whining about your heat and water and sunlight and just
AC ka temperature.
AC ka temperature and all of that, which
Bit ironic, you don't think?
and so but like I truly think that it's made me a lot more kind of resilient towards any external factors.
Absolutely. Prajakta, what about you?
100%. I think there's so much that happens with her. मेरे को ऐसा लगा था कि सीजन 1 से जब सीजन 2 में गए तो वहाँ पे I learnt a lot about Dimple, but when we actually moved from season 2 to 3, there's so many more chapters that opened up for her. There's a lot that she goes through and that kind of forces her to shape herself in a way so she can deal with things in general. And I think what I like the most about her this season is that in the first 2 seasons, I think Dimple was very reserved about acting on how she's feeling. She used to always hold it back till it was the worst moment to tell you what's going on in her mind, and then सारी चीजें खराब हो जाती थी. I think this season she's gotten a little better at that. Yeah, chal. A little bit though she has.
Kuch bhi.
And a little bit though she has, na? Like, I mean, she's not scared to try new things.
I don't think she was ever scared to try new things.
Yeah, which is also a fact.
No, but I felt it like this time you see a lot of new sides to her.
Ah, okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
definitely there was an arc.
Got it. Rohit, what about you?
I think for me, I personally think season 3 was the most exciting sort of chapter for Rishi. I think what I really like is that this is what I truly felt, at least that was the approach when I was kind of performing on set. I do think that Rishi became his own person. I think I think what I really like is that he held his own in this season, and I like that he was not afraid to disagree with things that he didn't necessarily believe in. I think that was very exciting for me because the last 2 seasons, I think that is something that I, as Rohit, struggled with a little bit with Rishi, because I am somebody who is who is very sure of what, you know, I know what I want, and I am very sure of that. So when it comes to Rishi, and there would be times in the last 2 seasons where he'd make choices that he didn't necessarily believe and agree with. I think that was a change that happened in season 3, which is very, very exciting. And of course, as you see in the trailer, you know, he's in a new world altogether. So to kind of navigate all of that was very, very exciting. And of course, then the kind of friendships, you know, new friendships with Anmol, and then newer sort of dynamics with even Dimple and the other characters, I think was very, very exciting to perform. In terms of if I learned something from Rishi, I want to say yes, but also at the same time, it's very confusing. I don't quite understand whether. I think you learn from the people you're performing with. I haven't kind of been able to disassociate myself with Rishi to a point where I can look at him and say, this is what I learned from Rishi as a character.
Yeah.
The lines are so blurry.
Also, we've stayed with these characters for 5 years now.
I just haven't been able to kind of look at a character and say, this is Rishi and these are his traits versus this is Rohit and these are his traits. I haven't been able to do that. So I'm not entirely sure whether I have learned something from this character in particular, but I did have fun playing it.
Awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, very well put. What about you, Abhinav?
I do think, again, as he said, I do think like this season is a more complete season for Krish in terms of just why he is the way he is. I think especially when the whole parents ka angle comes in. Because otherwise, if you look at season 1 and 2, and again, it's one, as she said, you know, we've been with them for so long, no matter what 10,000 people might have opinions about us, but we deeply empathize with these characters. Like, after season 2, I was like, man, like, everyone's just gonna think he's a, pardon my language, he's just a dick, you know, he's just a guy who's making all these mistakes, and there is no redemption, because let's be honest, right, like, there is no redemption, there is no reason given to why is this boy just doing the things that nobody would want him to do. With season 3, I remember actually at our rap party, I thanked the writers. I thanked Ghazal and Arsh and everyone, and I said thank you, because now at least as an actor, I can go to my place of work and be satisfied with the fact that this is the reason why. So it helps me as an actor. Otherwise, when we get text, right, we build our own story, we get whatever we get, and we try to do the best we can from it. With this, because I was given a backdrop of, acha, because for him, he will always be a disappointment to his father, is a very big thing for any child.
Yeah.
That's when the whole defense mechanism starts now with people. That's how a bully is born a lot of times. That is how someone who maybe disrespects their partner is born, because again, these aren't right things. I'm just saying, now maybe people will be able to empathize with the characters.
Yeah.
So in that respect, I do feel with Krish, hopefully, people will see a reason as to why. They might not again agree or disagree with a lot of things that he does, but as an actor, I mean, that's the fun, man. There's so much fun playing a grey part, because you want to have that thing of, like, you know, keep the audience guessing with what they want to approach him with.
I don't even think Krish is honestly a grey character. Like, in the sense,
I mean, I do, but that's, I think he is. He's not black or white at all this season. He's very grey, because there is a reason. I mean, again, when you see
that most characters would be. Okay, sorry, I don't.
No, that's alright.
Yeah.
It's your opinion, but I feel like he's very grey, because there is no reason after a certain episode where you feel like this guy would take a step back, and he does, and he says something which he shouldn't say, because you think he's on the right track.
Yeah.
Also, that scene was heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I
We can't say that.
I can't, but I'm just saying that he's amazing.
Because everything that happens up to that scene, he's doing all the right things.
Yeah.
He's saying all the right things. And just when you think that, seek gya. That's what I meant. So yeah.
Ahsaas, what about you?
For Vinny, I feel like there's no evolution because we don't really know her. We've not really explored her character. This is actually an introduction. This season's going to be. We're going to see more of Vinny this time. We're gonna understand her in depth, which I really love. And this is a character that I've never played before. And I'm actually so grateful for the way it's written. And I'm just very happy to be a part of this show because it's a huge show, and you know, just being a part of it, just being seen in just one scene very evidently in season 2 when I just had like a scene and it made such a huge impact. I'm just very excited for the world to see what Vinny does and her chemistry with obviously Anmol. The fact that, and I also love the fact that the show's, you know, it sounds like it's all about love, it's about couple, it's very cutesy, but when you watch the show, you realize that there's so many important things that we talk about.
Yeah.
There's so many different topics that we touch, and every character has a beautiful arc. Every character has their own story, which I'm really looking, not just my character, I think everyone's character that I'm looking forward to see. So.
Absolutely looking forward to it. Lauren, I know it's going to be too early to ask this question about the evolution, but is there a learning that you've taken from your character?
A learning from my character.
Or something that
interesting
just
one.
stayed with you?
I think stayed with me. I think it was just really interesting. One, playing a character who is trans, and also just playing with the. I think the story was just so. The writers have done like an amazing job with just like with this season and this character and the relationships. I mean, yeah, apart from the love and the stuff, just ambition, self-discovery, and just like really these themes which we all go through, but like I've actually not seen representation of. And so with this show, I am actually very excited how all of those themes come about, and very, very excited to see how these themes are also highlighted, and also can't wait to hear the music on the show together.
You can
Like, I
hear
haven't
it now,
seen
it's out.
Yeah.
The album is out, yeah.
Today.
So, very excited.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for chatting with me.
Thank you.
They're still dancing and vibing over there.
Very good, Alice. बहुत अच्छा किया. We are so proud of you.
Okay, before I let you guys go, actually I'm going to be the one getting out, but before you guys go, one last message to everyone watching.
Watch Mismatched Season 3. It's out on the 13th of December. Please watch it. There's lots of great music by some incredible, incredible artists. We mean Taaruk and all the other
All
artists.
the other artists.
On Netflix.
On Netflix, 13th of December. Go watch.
Thank you.
Yay.